Picture a man who is like a puzzle book, tricky to read and packed with clues. He doesn't tell many people about his life. He only tells them small bits and pieces. What makes him unique are the things he keeps to himself. He's like a locked box. He keeps his secrets close. His quietness doesn't mean nothing. It has meaning. He may seem like a puzzle to some, but these private parts of his life are important to him. And he knows that not everything needs to be shared with everyone. Sigma men are this kind of man. What are some things that each Sigma keeps to themselves? I'm going to talk about 7 things Sigma men won't tell anyone in this video. Number 1. The reverse deception tactic. Sigma men may sometimes be in situations where someone is trying to trick or lie to them. They use a strategy called reverse deception instead of addressing the liar right away. As part of this plan, they pretend not to know about the trick by looking like they believe the lie. They give the liar a false sense of security because they think their lie is working. This is something that Sigma guys do on purpose to see how far the other person is willing to lie. This technique isn't just about catching someone lying. It's a deeper, more strategic way to figure out what the liar wants, why they're lying, and how they're trying to trick you. Sigmas use reverse lying to learn important things about a person's personality and how they lie. It's the same as setting a trap and waiting for the right time to let them know you know. When the time is right, the Sigma shows the lie all the proof they have gathered. This reveal not only shocks and hurts the liar, but it also gives the Sigma male the upper hand because they have done more research on the situation and the liar's dishonesty. Sigmas learn a lot about how people act and keep themselves safe from being manipulated in the future by using reverse trickery. This method also helps them keep their image as men who shouldn't be messed with because they are very good at finding lies by being patient and smart. Number 2. How unique they are. Sigma men don't feel the need to brag about how special they are, as if it were a badge of honor that should be worn in public. Instead, they'd rather let their deeds, goals, and the good things they do in the world speak for themselves. The people who are Sigma are very self-aware and proud of who they are, but it's a quiet pride. Truly strong people know that actions, not words, show what kind of person they are. Part of what makes them stand out is how shy they are. They are sure of how special they are and don't need other people to agree with them or recognize them. For them, happiness comes from inside, from knowing they are living honestly and making the world a better place. Number 3. Their past struggles. People who are Sigma men are known for always moving forward and not letting the past control their future. Even though they know that everyone has problems and issues, they don't dwell on them like many people do. They see the past as a collection of lessons rather than as something that holds them back. Their way of thinking is reasonable, and they look ahead instead of backwards in the mirror. Sigmas don't like to think about the past. They'd rather write new chapters full of growth and new adventures. They don't waste time upset about what might have been or healing old wounds. The way they think is simple. They can't change the past, but they can shape the future. The fact that they are always looking ahead gives them strength and resilience. They don't let anger or sorrow hold them back. Instead, they use their energy to make tomorrow better. They learn from the past, but don't let it define them. Focusing on the present and the future gives them the strength to get past problems and keep going on their journey with a clear head. Remember that the things that happened in the past don't make you who you are. What makes you who you are now is the path you took to get here. Number 4. They are zoned out while talking to you. Sigma males are the only ones who can participate in talks without giving them their full attention. If you picture them, they might be nodding, smiling, and even answering correctly, but their minds are usually on something more important or fun in their lives. They seem to have an auto-response mode turned on in their brains. They can use this skill to seem interested in a talk even if it's not interesting to them. So even though they are physically in the conversation, their minds are generally thinking about more interesting or important things. They're not trying to be rude. Their minds are always on what interests them the most. Number 5. Their financial situation. Sigma men are careful when they talk about money, which is a touchy subject for most people. There are good reasons for them not to talk about their money. For starters, they don't want to become targets for theft or frequent requests for money. Also, they don't want to draw people who are only interested in their money and not who they are as people. In addition, talking about money can make other people feel bad about themselves or make them jealous or envious. While Sigma men think it's good to talk about smart money habits like investing and financial planning, they don't like it when people talk about personal things like their income or net worth. They think that this kind of information should not be shared and could cause more problems than it helps. Number 6. How generous or charitable they are. Sigma men are truly happy when they do good things without feeling the need to tell everyone about it. They don't brag about how kind or generous they are because helping others or making the world a better place is enjoyable in and of itself. These men think that people should do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, not because they want praise or attention. They do what they do because they have a strong sense of right and wrong, not because they want praise or respect. Sigma males are different because they are humble in how they show kindness. They prefer to make a difference without drawing attention to themselves, because they value the effect of their actions more than getting praise for them in public. Number 7. They aren't interested in anyone's personal drama. Sigma men try to stay out of trouble as much as possible. They think that a lot of drama happens when people lean too much on other people and not enough on themselves. Being able to do things on your own without having help from someone else is very important to them. This way of doing things might be hard, but Sigma men live by it. They choose to stay away from situations that could add stress to their lives that aren't required. Because of this, they don't want to hear other people complain about their problems either. Sigma thinks that most of the problems people cry about could be fixed by being strong-willed and working hard. Drama is something they try to avoid because they think it gets in the way of more important things. Do you agree with the points I made in this video? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more intriguing video like this one. Take care and be strong.